afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, I figured by now everyone needed a beachfront view, but I want to show y'all something. I'm going to pan around over here real quick and look at the dunes. Now, we did have an elevated tide a little bit, and just because of the longevity of it, you can see we've lost about a quarter of our dunes, probably, maybe half on the front side. The back looks fine. But look how the vegetation has dropped down, and what that's going to do is, as the blowing sand blows, if we get a southeast wind, it'll blow that sand up into that vegetation, and that vegetation will catch it, and it'll build back the dunes. That's the reason why vegetation on the dunes is so important, and to stay out of the dunes so that we don't tear up the vegetation. But you can see how it's washed away and sort of dropped in, but the vegetation's still there, and so that's a good thing. Now let's pan around over here to the beach and the rest. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Stingaree Restaurant and Marina, located overlooking East Galveston Bay, family owned and operated for generations. They'll be back open soon. I'm going to try and get a call in to Brad to find out what their plans are. But I can tell you, with Labor Day weekend right around the corner, put them on your list as a must-eat as the sun sets. So anyway, we're down here at the beach, and I wanted to give y'all the view. It's been a while since we had been down here, and after what we've been through the last week, getting ready and everything, everyone needs a beachfront view. So we wanted to bring it to you from here in Crystal Beach, Texas, on the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. 27 miles of beachfront paradise. Tide is still a little elevated. I think we're coming into the high tide. And so, but you can see, like I said, and as the beach gets wider, it's probably less damage to the dunes, but it did take a hit. And I know when I came on the beach on Crystal Beach Drive, and we'll pull up here, this is Monkhouse, you can see the water washed up under the houses on those corner houses there, and on that first street there on Crystal Beach Drive, and there you can see some of the dunes, how it washed away. And we're going to take a shot down here to see. Counties come through and clean the entrances so that you can get on them. This one here they've done real good, but let me take a stop here for a second, get the camera caught up. You can see how the sand's washed up, and it actually went up to past the Peach House, and then there's a new house they're building behind the Peach one. There's a porta-can there. Actually washed up past that. You can see where the wash is and where they've cleaned the road. So it goes up a good 150, 200, 300 yards is where the wash went up. So anyway, we just wanted to say hi to everyone, give you a beachfront view. We came down, the video we did as we came back in, probably about 10 o'clock, shows Highway 87 and the 124 curve. They'd had it cleaned. They had swept most of it, and they were finishing up that, so the county or the state, whichever's doing it, has done a great job. And once again, I want to thank the Port Bolivar Volunteer Fire Department, which staged their equipment at Fort Travis, the Crystal Beach Fire Department, which had people down here, but I know they moved them up to High Island, to the Dome, and then also the High Island Fire Department. And I know someone had said they had about 10 sheriffs over here. And so I want to thank the law enforcement, the constables, the volunteer fire department, the EMS, everyone that stayed around to protect our Bolivar Peninsula and take care of those that decided to stay. The Bolivar Live trailer spent the first part of the week in Brookshire, Texas, at Houston West RV Park, and then I went up and visited my mom for a day. It was good to see her. Chris and Gabby had left Tuesday morning, I think, and went up there. And so it was good to see them. I got to the house, everything was fine, the AC was running. refrigerators, I plug them back in and deep freeze. All we got to do now is wait for the big store to open, which hopefully, if not tomorrow, it'll be Saturday. Keith said it'd probably be Saturday before they got open. But I'm going to spin around here again. We're coming up to the washout and let you see the dunes. But like I said, the vegetation on most of this has dropped down. It's not just sand, and that's good because, like I said, when the wind blows out of the south or the southeast and blows that sand, once it dries out, it'll start catching on that vegetation and start building back our dune system again, because this is what keeps the water from washing across the into the yards and onto Bolivar Peninsula when we do have those elevated tides. So anyway, the county's done a great job cleaning up the entrances. Let's get down here to the washout, because I imagine it's a flowing river right now. And yeah, we've had enough rain and I guess the tide that washed up to wash out that you don't want to go across the washout right now. They'd cut it out a while back because it was going along the dunes and actually washing the dunes out. But I'll pull up here because that'd be a heck of a drop-off if you hit that thing in the dark. And I don't know how deep it is. It doesn't look real deep, but we're not going to take a chance because we value our Bolivar Live truck. So there you can see the washout. And the area around here is looking good. The vegetation you see is probably from our dunes, the little bit that washed out. Trash cans you can see. In fact, let me spin around. You can see down the beach and see down towards Emerald One. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a trash can probably about 30 feet, 20 feet from the dune. And that, if I'm not mistaken, that was up against the dune. Let's turn around and we'll look back, going back the other direction and see. I just noticed that down there, I think that was a little point, has actually washed out quite a bit. And so we'll back up and go back down and see, because you can tell the trash cans were right in front of the dunes. And let's see what it looks like down here. I really didn't pay attention. No, they're not too far from the dunes. They washed out a little bit around them. And so, but like I said, the county hadn't been raking the beach, and I really think that's helped. I know we have to rake it when we get seaweed, but there you can see, let me move the camera a little bit. There you can see it's a little bit back, washed out a little bit back. In fact, you can see some of the old posts there from the trash cans before, but it did wash out a little bit. But anyway, we just wanted to say hi to everyone, let you see the beach. We're getting ready for Labor Day weekend down here. If you're looking for a home or you want to see the beach live, go to our website, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. You can go under where to stay. We have management companies there that rent houses. We have vacation rentals by owner. We have RV parks. And if you're ready to buy, we've got realtors that are local here that know the area and work for you. Also, if you want to see the beach live and you can't make it down, or you just want to check out the area, go to our website, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com, and look at our 10 live streaming webcams. We're working on getting the new server up where it will be just our Bolivar site, so we won't have to worry about any more lags or anything. We've worked on the cameras this weekend and upgraded those, so we're in good shape now for the future here on Bolivar Peninsula and making sure you can see what you need to. We're going to head on out. Let us know where you're at when you're coming down, what you love about Bolivar, and are you going to see us Labor Day weekend? Give us a hi, say bye, give us a thumbs up, maybe one of those little orange emoji smiley faces. And until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. God bless, and bye-bye.